Hey everybody, Coach Teddy from Overdrive here. Basketball's in full swing, which means that the majority of the athletes coming in right now are spring sport athletes. They're getting ready for their upcoming season. One of the exercises that we've been doing lately is the Rotational Medball Scoop Toss, which is simply this. Now, most of the athletes that we get in here, unfortunately, are specialty athletes. They play this sport year-round, but they have a lot of flaws in their movement. So what I usually see in this movement is a lack of loading through the back hip and then transferring that weight. I'll see a lot of people keep their weight back and not really rotate that front hip, or they just show me what they think the movement should look like, and there's zero transfer of energy through the back leg and back hip. Right? A lot of those causes come from tight hips. So one way to really make this movement more efficient is to do a rotational squat. Now you're not really rotating when you first start it. You're just making sure that your feet are placed properly. Right? If they bisect, if you draw two lines through your feet to bisect, they'll create a 90-degree angle between your hips. Next, throw some rotation into that. Okay? Sit those hips back. Every time you get into it, you're going to feel those hips get more mobile and your adductors start to stretch. Get both sides. Okay? You want to make it harder or get more of a deeper stretch, you're going to add a ball, which will drive you into the stretch even more. Okay? Again, get both sides. Lastly, add some internal rotation about that hip, and that'll get you deeper into that stretch. Make it more applicable to the exercise that we're about to attempt. Okay? Internal rotation, sit those hips back more. The weight of the ball will actually throw you off a little bit. Now, we're looking for a nice solid stance, internal external rotation between both hips, and then a transfer of energy through the floor to the ball. I want to see that back hip go in the direction of your target and really try to violently destroy that ball. One last point we want to hit home with this exercise is keeping the lumbar spine intact. The lumbar spine was not designed to rotate. Instead, it was more to be stable. You don't want any more than 15 degrees rotation through the lumbar spine. Anything more than that could lead to a lot of pain, especially disc issues. So what we really want to focus on is mobile hips. That's why we stress that rotational squat that we showed in the beginning, specifically for this exercise, but obviously it'll help through other movements. Now with that, remember, keep the lumbar spine stable. You don't want to rotate through it because like I've said before, and some of my athletes have heard it, one thing that drives me crazy is hearing people say, I need more rotational force through my motion to create more power, and instead you need more of a stable, strong spine and strong and mobile hips to create that while keeping the lumbar spine intact. So again, we're not going to twist here and create this rotation through tight hips. We're going to keep mobile hips with a strong, stable spine.